Hey, what's up, buddy? We're going to jump right into your video. At this portion of your delivery, I think it's good. It's solid. If anything, I would be just a little bit more straight up. But as you can see, when we start to go toward the plate, you really open up your front side pretty quickly. And with your front hips and your front leg and then your arm, your front glove arm gets back on track, but you still kind of overstrided a little bit and you're landing on your heel. Now when you land on your heel, it really keeps you to peel off, and I'll show that in a minute. Again, here we're good, we're all right. And then in the next picture, our first movement is really to open up. As you can see, our hips are starting to open and our front legs starting to open, and we're really just kind of coming around the ball to drive it forward. We kind of correct here a little bit, but the arm's kind of a little late. We want to get it up just a little bit sooner and get that foot down a little sooner, and then go to throw. Landing on our heel calls us to kind of stand up right here. We don't really get full extension out front. And then that causes us to spin off as we are right here. We're spinning off to the left as opposed to getting all of our momentum going forward. All right, to visualize a little bit about what I was talking about earlier, we're going to talk about how we want to stand up a little bit taller, okay? You're totally over the rubber when you're going to the plate, which is solid, okay? But what I think is, I think we kind of wind up to it. I'd like to be a little bit more vertical to be able to drive to the plate, okay? So what you do is you get here and then you're like this, and then we're kind of coming around, okay? So this front arm has to kind of pull that front side to come around. What I'd like to see is just a little bit more over top. All right, here we are, a little bit more over top right here. See, I've got the foot down. When my foot is down, my front side is strong and my arm is ready to strike. Your arm is dragging just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. And again, you're a little bit like this. All right, what we want to do is we want to be like that, okay? So a little bit less of this when we kick our leg, a little bit less of this going forward, and a little bit more of being, you can still stay coiled, okay? You can still stay coiled right here, but be a little bit more over top and get that front foot down. When that front foot gets down, we're able to push and strike, okay? Your backside push is solid, okay? It's just our stride is a little bit too long. I'm 6'7", and I threw 103 miles an hour, and literally my stride was right here, okay? Your stride for you is about right here, all right? So you're getting to this open. We've lost all our power going forward. So there's more velocity there, definitely more velocity there, and that's how I would make that adjustment. Hey, so we're gonna touch on this front side just a little bit, okay? When we go to pitch or we go to throw, okay, we want to be closed. So here's the front side, this front glove, this front elbow, this front hip, and this front leg, okay? We want to be basically here, okay? All right, landing on that front palm of our foot where you land on your heel, okay? Landing on that front palm and being able to push and collapse and come forward. As you can see, you're on your heel and you're kind of finishing like this, spinning off. All right, we want all of that energy going forward. So first thing, we're gonna start with this front side. A lot of people are taught to pull this. Now, I threw a lot of gas, man. I threw triple digits, all right? And I didn't pull this front side. What I did is I got here, collapsed, okay? So here I am, here, collapse, push off my back leg, push, and then pull and whip through. And as you can see, it allows me to get down through and finish through the ball, okay? So where I'm like this and then falling off, okay? What you're doing is you're here, I'll do it this way. You're here and then going to throw and spinning off like that when you spin off to the side. And we want that power going forward. So like I said, I touched base on a few of those things. You're gonna see some dramatic results pretty quickly. It's gonna be hard to make that adjustment, because it is muscle memory that you're going to be replacing. But those are a few of the things that I see. Hey, thanks so much for getting the pitching evaluation video. I really appreciate being able to work with you and have that opportunity. I think you do a lot of really good things. I showed your video to a friend of mine who is a pitching coach for the Yankees, who actually got me this hoodie for Christmas. Thank you, Elvis. Anyway, we spoke a lot about your delivery and how you're doing a lot of things really well, and it's exciting that you have this ability. I think if we clean up just a little bit, you're going to start to see some more progression, and we're going to throw harder, we're going to throw more consistent, and our secondary pitches will be repeatable. That's one of the things we got to make sure we can do. We want to repeat a delivery over and over and over again. That's why we make some of these subtle changes. Sometimes we're athletic and we can get away with a mistake, but over time we want to be able to repeat it. Again, your dad told me that he's done most of the coaching. He's done a phenomenal job. I can see some things that he's incorporated into what you do. And I don't know how hard you throw, but we seem to think that there's a lot more velocity there. So that's pretty exciting. So I appreciate the opportunity to work with you, and I look forward to seeing a results video from you, and hopefully being able to continue this relationship and help you and guide you along your path to where you want to go in baseball. I'm Seth McClung. Thank you for checking out my video. Please like and follow all my social media. That's Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Twitter, please Twitter. I don't have any Twitter followers, but Twitter. I post baseball stuff all the time. Thank you again for reaching out, and I look forward to seeing how this works for you.